As a state. For the past 13 days or thereabouts, beauty pageants from different parts of the country have been in Bayelsa for the most beautiful girl in Nigeria pageant. And today, you all took part in the work for life, because life is important to every one of us. And I think His Excellency led the team and worked very well. And towards the end, knowing him for his sporting qualities, he decided to take the sprint. And his sprint, of course, did it so well. And if he was to compete with his own boat, I'm sure it would have been a big challenge. Let's put our together for His Excellency the Governor. To kickstart this program, I'd like to, with all due respect and humility, Your Excellency, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, invite the Director General, Bayelsa State Agency for Control of HIV/AIDS, Dr. Temple Luma, who has been doing a wonderful job to step forward and make an introductory remark. Let's put our hands together for him.
Before resolution in gender and the agenda right now, you have not given up, you have not relented your efforts in fighting HIV/AIDS. I want us to give him. I have just two messages, just two, for us to take home today. Just two. If you're reckless, then you must modify your sexual behavior. Very seriously. It's all about the whole country. Even the president said the same thing. If we are reckless, we have to modify our sexual behavior. One of the main ways we can combat HIV is all over this country is for personal. We have to understand the personal and social responsibility of ourselves, and we must unify our sexual behavior. Nobody will do it for you. It's very important. It's very important for you. We are here today because of this, but very important that we take this message home, each and every one of us. How do I do? Am I reckless? If I am reckless, then I have to do something about it. But if I'm not, then there's also something you have to do. That is, you have to know your status. You check and know your status. Right now, I'm coming to you, it's a stand free of charge. This is what we do all along from this thing. We are free. Drug is free. Testing is free. Counseling is free. You can stop by Saka Counseling and Testing Center, free of charge. But the message I'm giving today, very important. As you go home, HIV has no respect for nobody. Not until it hits you. You get somebody in the family, a friend. I know some of us have friends have gone through it. And we're going through the same thing also. But the most important, if you're reckless, if you're not reckless, check the status. And make sure that you're okay. But if you are, for the past 5, 10 years, or up to last night, please come and check your status right now. Free of charge. Or check your status. Just listen. Once more. Thank you very much for everything.
Well, he has spoken like one who is so passionate, and no doubt he's so passionate about the assignment given to him by His Excellency. So anytime he has opportunity, he likes to counsel. You know, like Bob Marley sang in one of his songs, you give him an inch, he takes a mile to ensure the of Bayelsa State. Let's please put hands together as I now invite His Excellency the Governor of Bayelsa State to address this august gathering. Your Excellency, sir.
Please, may you all be seated. Thank you. My brother, the right of you all actually witnessed when you came in. The Secretary to Government of this great state, members of the State Executive Council, the Chief of Staff, Principal Executive Secretary, let me recognize particularly my colleagues, the members of the State Security Council, and in particular the Air Officer Commanding, who is here with us, AVM Ibewu, and Commodore Efezwe, I saw him briefly, and other security officials here, special advisors, senior special assistants. At this point, I would like to recognize my brother seated on my right, the Koshe, Samson Siasa, who is with us, who is actually administrator of the Bayelsa State Football Academy. Let me recognize the Director General of the Agency for the Control of HIV/AIDS, Dr. Luma, who is clearly doing a great job. Let me also recognize his counterpart in the Tourism Development Agency, Mrs. Ndiomu Brown. I would like to specially recognize today and acknowledge the presence of our dear brother and compatriot, Guy Murray-Bruce of the Silverbird Group, who has been doing a fantastic job with his dear wife. Let me pay special tributes to these great Nigerians, friends of Bayelsa State, beautiful girls, all of them. Although by tomorrow I'm told only one will emerge as the most beautiful girl in Nigeria 2013. But there's no doubt that all of them are special and beautiful. Gentlemen of the press, friends of our great states, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. In this state, as the Commissioner will talk about, Commissioner for Sports, in his vote of thanks, will on my behalf thank all of you. But let me say that here in this state, in the new Bayelsa, as part of our commitment to promoting health and well-being of our people, we every month take out a day for jogging and exercise. But today is a special one. A special one because we want our beautiful girls, friends of our state, great Nigerians in their own rights, to join us to talk about HIV/AIDS, to condemn stigmatization that the DG talked about, which is critical, and also to advise all persons, those that are reckless, as my DG said, and even those that think they are not, to find time to do counseling, to take their tests, submit themselves for regular and voluntary testing. Here in this state, that is free. Irrespective of what you do, it's important to know your status. And here in this state, we have a policy of supporting those who are affected. And in this battle of HIV, I'm told it's either you are infected or you are affected. And here we make it a policy because we are all affected. The health of one is the health of all. And in this state, we make a policy. Our policy is to support with a stipend, monthly stipend of 10,000 naira. Anybody who is HIV positive in this state is entitled to 10,000 naira. And our government has been religiously fulfilling that responsibility and obligation. That is a necessary component of our social welfare scheme. And I want to commend the DG and his officers for doing a great job. As Mr. President and the AU leaders recently in the summit at Abuja remarked, and they are right, HIV/AIDS is a potent and real danger to our future. And there is need, particularly in this state and in our country, where the greater percentage of our population actually consists of young people who are vulnerable. We need to talk about HIV/AIDS and promote its awareness in every opportunity, in every way we can. And today I want to thank Silverbird Group and our wonderful and beautiful girls who are here with us for working with us to promote HIV/AIDS awareness. In the next couple of weeks, we are going to have another elaborate ceremony. Because I think every quarter in this state, we need to have one event, public event, that will enable all of us to drive home the message of HIV/AIDS. We are all aware that the statistics branded about this state are not too encouraging. I'm very sad about it. But we need to work with each and every Bayelsan, girl, boy, man, as well as woman, ensure that they stay healthy and they stay safe. In vain do we build all the good roads and bridges as we are doing. In vain are we building all the hospitals and other infrastructure that we are putting in place if we do not have a healthy population. It means that all of these developments will not be sustained. Because the human being is the most important resource that we have, or any society for that matter. So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, that I express our gratitude for your company on this walk for life, although because I believe in jogging, as you know, we used to do jogging every morning, and that exercise regime will very soon commence. We slowed it down because of the pressures of work, but it will commence very soon. And we turned it to actually a jog for life, not just a walk for life, or a run for life at the end. So I want to thank you for your company, but your support for HIV/AIDS enlightenment should not end with this event. Take this message home, show love and care and solidarity to those who are affected or infected, because we are all in it. Thank you very much, and may God bless all of us.
Your Excellency, in course of making your remarks, you once again brought to the fore one of your most gifted areas. That's the ability to choose wisely, the ability to make wise decisions. Because when you said, tomorrow, one of these beautiful girls will emerge the barrel winner, but even at that, they are all beautiful girls. I look to the right, I look to the left, I even look behind the military officers who are standing, everybody nodded in agreement. Your Excellency, thank you very much.
What do you, but the government is talking about HIV fighting against it. What is your impression about it?
It's a very wonderful impression, and it's going to help lots of people in Nigeria, across Africa, everywhere, all over the world, to at least adjust to how they zip in instead of zipping up. You know, everyone has to zip up, everyone has to be responsible, everyone has to be focused and understand that HIV is real, and you can contact it anytime, any day, anywhere.
Enjoying yourself in the long
Of course I am.
How would you tell about the jogging this morning?
The job was actually very fun and awesome. I enjoyed myself.
What about the fight against HIV? The government said you join him and fight against HIV.
Yes, because HIV is one of the deadliest diseases in the world right now. So I think it's best if we all come together as one to help fight against it, and also to help others who are actually infected with HIV.
Well, it was fun.
Where's your medical fight against HIV?
Well, I'm really happy about the governor's fight against HIV/AIDS and trying to create awareness, because HIV is something that lives with us. The problem is people are not really aware about it. Do you understand? So I'm really happy that the governor is putting up this fight. It's a good one. I really appreciate it.